have done that in the past, and it was not good. My channel. So today I'm doing something for the holidays. It's fun and it's a DIY and it's something I have not done in a long time. Today, drumroll please, we are making candy cane edible slime. So I have not made any sort of slime in absolutely forever. So you know, I'm gonna do it this year because last year I did a gingerbread one. This year, I'm making it edible and I'm making it candy cane. So, the holidays, I almost said holidays Eve. Christmas Eve is in 13 days now. That's less than 2 weeks. This is crazy. And the holidays, this is my favorite time of the year. And it's going by so fast, which is really sad, but really happy because it's almost Christmas. So, let's get into the video. Enough of that jibber jabber. So what you're gonna need for your edible candy slime is some powdered sugar. You're gonna need some melted marshmallow / fluff. You're gonna need some peppermint extract. This is optional, but I do suggest it so when you're eating it, it doesn't taste just like nothing. You're gonna need some cornstarch. Well, your powdered sugar, but I have it in a cup for our measurements. For one of your slimes, because you are actually going to be making 2 batches, you're going to need some red fruit dye. And, well, I said it, you're going to need some cornstarch. And, well, I just have this here because, you know, I kind of want to base it off of this. We're going to be making 2 batches because if you do look at a candy cane, it is red and white. I already made my white batch here, so we don't have to waste some time. It is very squishy. I love it. So now we're going to be making our red batch. And I didn't want to waste our time making 2 batches because it's literally the same thing except without the red. We're going to start by taking 1 cup of fluff. Now, this, I'm just going to be scooping it right out of the container because making this white one, you need 1 cup, and this is a 2-cup thing of fluff. So, measured out 1 cup, so minus 1 cup, that's 1 cup. I know, I just probably said some real confusing stuff there. But we're gonna take all of this. My cat is on the floor, she's like sprawling everywhere. So, if you guys don't know, marshmallow is very sticky. Well, maybe when you pick it up regularly, like out of a package, it's not. But fluff is super sticky. So if I'm here, going like this, you probably can figure out why. Because it's so hard to get off the spoon, and this is 1 cup, so I need to get it all out. Or else, you know, that's not 1 cup. So this is gonna be hard. If you guys really want to get messy, you can always do it with your hands. But anyway, you are gonna get messy, but I'm just trying to avoid the part of getting my hands inside of here. I may actually, I kind of just did something. I was having some hot cocoa earlier. And I actually have a candy cane, and it doesn't have hot cocoa in it. Definitely don't do this if you're gonna have it for like guests or you're gonna share it. But I'm gonna take the edge of my candy cane, I'm actually gonna scoop it off. And it's peppermint flavored, the candy cane. So, you know, we're solving problems here, also not changing the flavor of it. So now I'm just making sure I get the last out of it. Thank you, candy cane. I'm gonna put you on the side of my cup so if I need you later. But don't do that if you're gonna have guests eat this. If you're making this for like school to share with your friends, if you're making this for like a holiday party, don't use a candy cane that's been in your hot chocolate. But you can always use another spoon. This is for me, so I'm gonna use the end of my candy cane, even though I did not lick it. You know, let's just keep it sanitary here. Just scooping that off, and it is candy cane flavor. I don't have like the Warheads one, so it's not gonna taste absolutely weird when I'm done. So our next step is you're going to need to put in your extract. This is peppermint flavored. You can put in peppermint flavor, you could choose not to. I want to because, you know, this is candy cane and candy canes taste like peppermint and I don't want it to taste very bland. So you're gonna put about 1 drop in that. So I'm just gonna do a quick little squeeze of the bottle. That dropped in. I don't wanna add too much because peppermints, like the little ones, are really spicy, some of them. So I don't want that being too spicy. I want more like a sweet, nice, welcoming Christmas flavor. Now it is time for the red. I am using red, but I'm putting a little more than usual because if you guys don't know on the color wheel, red and white is actually pink. So I'm putting a little more red so when I mix it, it stays red. So I'm gonna put like 5 or 6 drops, so just so I could try to keep it more on the red side, even though I do like pink. This is candy cane. And candy cane is red. So now we're gonna mix that up. We're not quite ready for our cornstarch yet. So we're gonna mix that. Oh, yay! I think I did it. I got it so it stays red. Well, but it looks like it's gonna stay pretty red and not too pink. Oh, well, that's kind of turned pink, but that's not bad because at least it's not the worst. And anyways, later, it is gonna turn a little more pink, but I think it's more on the reddish side. We're just gonna make sure we mix it all together. This is hard because this is a plastic bowl. I suggest you guys use either A, a smaller bowl, or B, like a glass bowl, but use it actually on the counter, not hanging off the edge of the counter like me, because you use a glass bowl, you know, glass sort of breaks. So that's not the best. All right, just making sure we get it all in there, even though it is gonna turn a little more pink later. Now, well, let's just try for my handy dandy candy cane again. I'm gonna scrape that off. Look at it, that looks exactly like the candy cane. This is so fun. I love this. I love making slime. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys love making slime. I just find it so fun to do. Now I'm just gonna wipe that on the side so, you know, I don't get it everywhere. Oh, what's the point of that when you're gonna put it back in the bowl? Okay, so now we are gonna add in our 1/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. Just wanna make sure, yeah, this is 1/4. Okay, just making sure we're not pouring cornstarch in there. Alright. So this is gonna make it sweet because, you know, candy canes are sweet. And we're gonna start mixing that all in. So this is gonna take a couple minutes to do because you need to get all of the powdered sugar in there. That's why you need 1/4 of a cup because, you know, measurements are there for a reason. And this is getting it all ready for our cornstarch, because don't you love yourself some cornstarch? Cornstarch literally helps with any edible slime. Like, I love cornstarch so much. It's my friend. It doesn't taste well together, but it tastes like just by itself, but it does taste well with other things such as edible slime and whatever else you use cornstarch for. I never really used cornstarch besides this. I don't know why we're talking about cornstarch, but let's get back onto the subject. What do you guys want for Christmas? Let me know in the comments. I kind of want to start a conversation with you guys. I'm not really sure what I want. I do want some sort of computer because I moved away from all of my friends, and all of my friends play one game. So I want to be able to have a fast-running computer so I don't have to annoy my dad all day for using it. Let me know what you guys want for Christmas because it's interesting to see. I always ask my friends that. So it looks pretty well mixed in. I guess after that conversation about what we want for Christmas, it's pretty well mixed in. So maybe you can do that with your family while you're doing this. So now, see, it's very sticky. What solves that problem? Well, our beautiful friend named cornstarch. Just to let you know, warning, please put down some sort of placemat before this, because I don't want your guys' parents yelling at you for getting stuff all over the counter, because eventually we will start needing to need this. I know, it sounds weird. But you know how when you make slime and you have to like use your hands? Yeah, I'm not saying a word twice. You're gonna start needing to use your hands in this, and I don't want to get it all over the counter because I've done that in the past and it was not good. That was one of my blooper videos. So if you guys didn't know, sometimes I have bloopers during my videos and I have to redo them. That's happened to me before with slime. It was very sticky, got on the counter, or well, let's just say it didn't turn out too great. So now we're gonna, for the first couple, I don't know how long you guys want to do this or how fast you are with stirring, but if you want to go very slow, for the first couple minutes of you mixing this, just trying to get it all worked in a little bit, you are going to use it in the bowl, and then eventually, well, you're going to pick it up in your hands and you're going to dump it onto your placemat, or whatever you guys use, and well, you're going to have to start kneading, because when you're kneading all the stuff, I don't know, why does kneading help? I don't know, maybe because your hands are, I have no idea. Let me know in the comments if you guys can figure out why your hands would be easier to knead with than a spoon. Maybe because the spoon is so small. I'm gonna mix that up for a couple seconds. Okay. So now see the clump that I touched that was sticky earlier? It's starting to get stretchy, and wow, it's not that sticky. You are going to find certain parts inside of the slime that are sticky, so you may want to put some cornstarch on your hands, but I didn't do that, so we're going to have a fun time. I'm going to face it your way, just dumping a big clump of cornstarch and our little mixture that we made in the beginning with our ingredients. Oof, these are my Christmas pajamas for when I go back to Connecticut for Christmas. So I'm going to have to pop these in the washer before bed. So you're going to see that when you pick it up, it starts breaking. That's not because you're doing it wrong. It's just because the cornstarch makes it less sticky. So the marshmallow won't stick together in one big clump. So I do suggest trying to get as much as you can and picking it up off the mat and starting to knead it, because there's only a certain amount of cornstarch in your hands and in the slime. So eventually it'll get all mixed together and all the sticky parts in the middle, and then you'll have none left. And eventually when you start rolling it, when it's all together on one ball, then it's going to start getting sticky, and that's fine. You just need to add a little bit of cornstarch so it's not that sticky, and it won't get all over your hands, like not that kind of sticky, but you'll feel it, because if you roll it, you'll feel your skin being pulled by it. And I'm not at that point yet, so it takes about 5 minutes to knead. Sometimes it can take less, depends how fast your hands are. Alright guys, after about 5 minutes of kneading, I did get it to finally come together and be squishy. It reminds me of slime, and like, I don't know, it reminds me of oobleck kind of. Like the texture of it reminds me of oobleck, but it is squishy. Look, it squishes and it's so satisfying, and it feels super duper soft. And this is crazy that this came from literally this and a couple other ingredients. That's crazy. So you can bring this to a holiday party. You can even bring it to school if you guys have like a holiday party there. You can bring it absolutely anywhere, or kind of like me, you can have it to yourself at home. So I do have this one, and if you do want to make it a little more red than this, it did turn out to be a bit of a pinkish color. I only put about 5 or 6 drops, so if you do, go for a little bit more red food coloring if you are trying to make it really, really red. And just like slime, I'm actually going to use my white one for this example. One second, I gotta peel it off the plate. It is pretty stretchy. So this is actually a really great slime. I like this. So now I'm going to roll these out. I used to do this with Play-Doh so much. I remember I had like I don't remember, I think it was like moon dough. And it was kind of like Play-Doh, except it had like a farm set. And it's like the things where you push it in their head and all the hair comes out like that. So I used to do like a snake with these all the time. So now I'm going to actually try to break this in half. So I'm going to put one over here, one over here. I'm going to roll this out a little bit more. Make it flattened out. And now I'm going to split this one in half. I'm going to try it 2 times to see what it turns out like. So So I'm gonna put these both on a plate aside. And I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna make sure these are nice and skinny and not too fat because if you look at a candy cane, pretty skinny. So I'm going to make sure the top and the bottoms are all evened out and that they're looking good. So this looks pretty good. I'm going to do the same with the white one. I'm going to try to make it the same length. Not all candy canes are the same exact length, but you know, they may come in a factory, so they do make the edges perfect, but you know, this isn't a factory, so we're going to make ourselves some wonky looking candy canes. And now I just want to make sure they're about the same length. White's a little bit longer, that's usual for candy cane, because you realize the base color is mostly white, so that's fine. I'm going to start with the top. I'm gonna flatten them on top of each other and cross them over. And I'm gonna kind of do like, I think it's called a rope braid. I used to do this with my hair until I actually learned how to braid, which wasn't too long ago. So I'm gonna do the old-fashioned rope braid. I'm also going to roll the end out a little bit, try to make it a little bit longer without breaking it. I did do that, so just want to be careful. And I'm going to cross them over, make sure the red doesn't break once again. And now I'm going to take the end, I'm going to peel this up. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to turn it into a candy cane. So this is what it looks like so far. It's really nice. So I just wanted to do that quick. This looks so cool. I love looking at like the colors and how they just go. Okay, enough chitty chat. Now it's time to knead it together and mix it. I love doing this. I love taking two different color slimes, for example, like green and red. I've done that before, like just by myself. I've taken dollar store glue. And I have done like green and red for Christmas a couple years ago, and I've like kneaded it all together off camera just for fun, and it was nice. Look at it. It's so cool. I love taking two colors and like pushing them together. Like no matter what it is, like it just looks so cool to me. I don't know, because I love art, I love colors. This kind of reminds me of Play-Doh also, because like when you push it, it expands. Slime, it's like more thin. This is like a very nice thick slime, kind of like fluffy slime. I kind of want to get some mixing action in there, so I'm just going to start going like this with my fingers. I like this. So see, when this happens, all you need to do is literally take some cornstarch and just go like this, and it comes off very easily. Easy to peel it off. Of course, there's going to be like a little bit left, but the more cornstarch you add, remember cornstarch is kind of like contact solution and also shaving cream. It makes it less sticky. So just imagine your cornstarch is that. And I like how it's actually not mixing too much. Because if it was really mixed, it would just be totally pink, but there is still white in there. I'm gonna try it. It feels like the actual texture. It tastes very sweet, and it tastes very minty. I can taste the mint in there. It didn't turn completely into cornstarch. I also taste the marshmallow. I wonder how this would taste if you use this as like marshmallows instead of your hot cocoa. I think I do actually have a little bit of hot cocoa left. Well, I'm going to use my stirring stick just for that. So I do have a little bit of hot cocoa at the end of my cup. So I'm going to break it up, kind of like marshmallows, because this is made with marshmallow. Put a couple pieces in, and you know, well, here I go. And it actually tastes really good. So, you know, I think I will save this and of course eat it and also put it in my hot chocolate because I have hot chocolate very often even though I do live in the Sunshine State. It does get cold during the winter too in the part that I live in. So, this is great. I can always put this in my hot chocolate and save it. Well, guys, is Jilly. I hope you enjoyed this. You can bring this to your school. You can bring it to your party. You can bring it to your aunt's house. You can, I don't know. But you can bring it absolutely everywhere for Christmas and the holidays. You only have 13 days to do this. And even if it is past Christmas, that's absolutely fine. You can make this whenever. But if you don't want to make it for Christmas, you got 13 days to make this. Bring it anywhere you want. My name is Jilly. I'm going to go enjoy my candy cane slime. And I'll see you in the next video.